Hello, I hope you're all well. My name's Phil. I started coming to Redeemer Church in 2013 as a non-Christian, and a year later, the goodness of God called me to turn from that life which I was living to a life living for Him. And I would just like to talk a bit now about loneliness. So, a short while ago, my wife Anna and I overheard a conversation of a couple of school boys, probably about 11 years old, who were sitting near us. One asked the other one, "What's the one thing in this world which you're most afraid of?" And the reply wasn't spiders or girls or even Brexit. The reply was loneliness. The next day, I was chatting with my 83-year-old neighbour who started telling me how she gets really, really lonely. And these two conversations stuck with me because certainly for more than 20 years, I struggled deeply with the desperations caused by loneliness. So we're obviously currently dealing with a global physical pandemic, but long after COVID-19 existed, long after it goes away, and probably more so now than ever, people have been and will be struggling with the issue of loneliness in their lives. Also, this world pushes us to live our own lives, do our own thing, make our own choices, and be our own gods. But in my experience, that only added to the problem. All the partying, the relationships, the people around me, the so-called friends, the music scenes, material possessions, those things were never going to permanently satisfy the loneliness that I was surrounded by. But then Revelation 3 verse 20 started to become a reality. In that verse, Jesus says, "Here I am, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in and eat with that person and them with me." And at very specific times, Jesus was gently telling me, "Here I am." Gradually, I opened the door of my heart, in which that verse refers to, and He kept His promise. He came in like He said He would, and it was only then that things started to change. Some things immediately, and some things are still changing. But one thing God healed me of immediately was from loneliness, and that's something for which I'm forever thankful. See, people in my life came and went for different reasons, and they came and went under different circumstances. But God is different. God's different to them. He is faithful. He is permanent, and He promises that He won't leave us. And knowing this and what it means and the fulfillment that brings, I mean, yes, I can be physically on my own with nobody around me, but I find it impossible to feel lonely. And also, it's a great anchor to hold on to when the enemy tries to attack this particular area of my life, and he does, but God is greater. So I would urge you to call out to Him, that same God who loves you. Call out from your heart to Him, and He will lift you up.